Have you ever stopped to think about how many stories are built around characters switching genders? It feels like a modern thing, but really, storytellers have been obsessed with this idea for, well, forever, especially in manga. It's not just some niche trend, it's a huge, incredibly popular, and really complex subgenre. So today, let's get into it and try to make sense of this fascinating world. So, what's the deal? What is it about these stories that just grabs us, both in Japan and all over the world? I mean, you see a few examples in Western media, sure, but manga is where this genre has absolutely blossomed. And to really get why, we need to take a quick look back at where these stories even came from. And here's the thing. These stories are not new. Not by a long shot. They are everywhere. We're talking ancient Rome with Ovid's Metamorphoses. We're talking Norse myths where the trickster god Loki literally gives birth, and even in Japan's own 12th century literature. But for manga specifically, the real foundation was laid way back in 1953 by the god of manga himself, Osamu Tezuka, with his groundbreaking work, Princess Knight. Now, what's really fascinating when you look at these ancient myths is the why behind the change. For characters like Tiresias, Iphis, or Caeneus, transformation was almost never their choice. It was something the gods did, a punishment, a reward, a way to survive. It was all about this external, divine power changing the physical body, which is a really interesting contrast to what we see in a lot of modern manga. Okay, so this genre is so massive and diverse, it can feel kind of overwhelming, right? But what if I told you there's a way to make sense of it all? Turns out, there's a really smart framework we can use to organize these hundreds of stories into a structure that's actually clear and easy to understand. All we have to do is look at a character's motivation and how much control they actually have over their gender presentation. Once we do that, we can unlock the deeper themes these manga are exploring about identity, society, and yeah, the very idea of gender itself. And it all boils down to these three simple categories. Is the change intentional, something the character chooses to do? Is it incidental, just a simple mistake in how others see them? Or is it involuntary, a transformation that's completely forced on them? Let's break each one of these down. First up, intentional. These are the stories all about choice, about agency, and about the active, conscious performance of gender. So the key word here is deliberate. The character is actively using their clothes, the way they talk and how they act, to get something they want or to express themselves, or just to get by in a world that has some really strict rules. Our perfect example here is Kuronasuke from Princess Jellyfish. See, he's not trying to be a woman. He's using the performance of femininity as a tool. It's his way to connect with his deep love for fashion and, more importantly, to escape the super rigid masculine world of politics his dad has all mapped out for him. And this is